Obviously, LaSalle's a great team. You know, they're playing really good basketball, and we knew that coming in. And we wanted to, play hard and get after them. I thought our guys competed today. But obviously, we came out on the short end of the stick tonight because, we got to take care of the ball better. We got to play better defense, which is, our defense has been our foundation for the first 9 games. So I'm a little surprised at the 84-point explosion by LaSalle. But I give them credit. They made the plays down the stretch, and he's a great coach. They got good players. That's a good team. That's a good team. They're going to make some noise in the A-10 this year.
Questions for the players?
Darryl, what did it feel like going onto the court and seeing the guys that you spent your first few years with and the coaching staff and just having to bring up those old memories?
It was just the next game on the schedule, so when you come into the game, it's just you're just focused on that game, and we got one coming up on Saturday, so that's what we have to focus on now.
Either one of you, his minutes were limited by foul trouble, but it seemed like when Murray was out there, his impact on the game was undeniable for them. It seemed like he just gave them a big boost, especially when they were able to get the ball to him. Or either one of them.
He's a good player. LaSalle has players. He's foul trouble. He got in a lot of foul trouble when he's out there. He's a basketball player. He's being aggressive and doing what he does.
Career high 15, you go 3 for 3 from behind the arc, maybe 2 for 10 coming in, but you're a guy who's been able to shoot the ball. How much of this was getting comfortable out there, and how much of this was being more aggressive than you should have shown more?
I was just playing hard. The scouting report was they don't play on the bigs, so it freed up me to shoot 3s. So I was just playing hard, just looking for a shot and playing aggressive.
Was that sort of a focus for you guys, playing aggressive against a bigger team that's played really well against a lot of big opponents? Sort of jump out on them early and hope that you can ride that lead?
We're just we're taught to play aggressive, with a clear head and confidence. So that's against any team we're playing. So that's what we came in to do, play aggressive against anybody and defend and rebound.
I know you said that it's just, every game is as important as the next, but was there any added motivation to come out and play the way you did going against the team you had, transferred from?
No, it was just, like I said before, it was just the next game on the schedule. So, that's what we focus on. We focus on every day trying to get better. So in practice, we're focused on that. So walkthrough, that's what we're focused on. Going over scout reports, that's what we're focused on. So.
Darryl, talk about 4 losses now coming by a combined total of 10 points. Do close losses start to get a little frustrating?
A loss in general gets frustrating, but you have a game coming up Saturday, so I feel bad now, but we got to focus on the next one so it doesn't come by,
Anything else for the players? All right, thanks, guys.
Coach, I know you like your guys being aggressive. Is there any time that you start to wonder a little bit about the shot selection? A couple of times rolling off screens, taking 3s, 25, 26 feet away from the hoop with a lot of time on the shot clock. Is that something you're okay with? Is that something you're...
I am, because we scored 81 points. We scored 49 Saturday and 50-something. Scoring average is way down. So we got to give them the confidence. If they think it's a good shot, they got to stick it. Darryl takes tough shots, but he makes it. Jake takes something, he makes it. John takes something, he makes it. We had 17 assists to season high. So there is some positives here. Positives are we scored 81 points. We played fast, which is good. We turned it over 20 times. That's not good. And our defense wasn't great. We shot 48% from the floor. That's unacceptable. We've been doing such a good job of playing great defense and taking pride in it, and for whatever reason, we didn't do it tonight. But for the most part, I thought I liked our shot attempts. I liked us sharing the ball. Really did.
Coach Matt Griffin, just 15 minutes. Any reason?
It was a fast game. And he would have to play bigger guards. And what Salle likes to do is they post up smaller guards. And I just felt like we needed speed out there, and we needed, Darryl 6'5", John 6'5", 6'6". We needed to play a little bit bigger. And again, I thought it worked to our advantage.
Coach, you used Mike Terry a little more today. Didn't really fill up the stat sheet, but he got in the mix a lot on defense, came up with a bunch of loose balls. What did you see out of him?
I tell you what, he's going to get more minutes. I like what I see out of him. He played hard. He plays fearless. And sometimes as a freshman, you need it. You got to go out there, play fearless, and whatever happens, happens. And he was all over the floor. He's diving. And I'd like to see his minutes get up to 20. And I'd like to see him, get to the foul line a little bit more for us. But he's going to be that junkyard dog for us. A guy that's going to do a little bit of everything, play the best player on the other team, and just brings great energy minutes. And we need that. We don't have that. And that's what we're missing. We're close. You guys are tired of me saying it. We are very close. So we had defense for the last couple of games, or Bucknell, Hampton. Now we have offense. Man, it's going to be a good team. We can put it all together. You know what I mean? And if we get our offense and our defense together, if we get John, Jake, and Darryl on the same page, better look out. We're close. Got to keep tapping. We're just not there. I'll let you know when we are. I'll let you know last year. Remember I said we're here. February. I told you. I knew it was coming. So we're close.
A big part of this team is supposed to be John, and John has sort of struggled to find some consistency. Today he wasn't in the starting lineup and had the knee brace on. Is it physical and mental, or is John really just struggling to find that good place for him?
In John's defense, he's got a lot on his shoulders. A lot of pressure. He's the only senior. He's player of the year, and preseason player. He's on all that stuff. And sometimes you got to take a little bit of pressure off of him. It's not physical. It's more. I want more leadership out of him. He could have started tonight. Wouldn't have been a problem. But John's got to show me, as a senior, he's going to come every day, teach these freshmen what to be your basketball players. Off the floor, he's going to teach these young freshmen what to be a basketball player, how he conducts himself. And until he does that on a consistent basis, he's coming off the bench.
So it's just a mental thing rather than any kind of situation where you want to.
I don't know if I call it mental. I would just say I want more from him. I want more leadership. So if you want to call it anything, more leadership.
On that side, DJ seemed to be a bit more talkative in the first half as LaSalle went on their run to make it close. You've been shifting between that and DJ starting, and it really doesn't seem like it matters, but can you talk about his poise, especially late in games where it doesn't seem like anything frustrates him?
Yeah, you know what? In DJ's case, I think he hit a little bit of a wall. You know what I mean? We're at Kentucky. It's overwhelming. Look what they just did to Notre Dame. It's overwhelming to play in that place. And for a freshman, it could be like earth-shattering. And then go to Bucknell, and we travel. We're on the road for 3 weeks. So for these freshmen to go through that type of grind, you want to take a little bit of pressure off them. I got to be patient with these guys. 11 new faces that we're trying to, make cohesive. And especially when it comes to freshmen, it's much like Coach Parker's doing. You gotta pick and choose our spots with young teams. And that's all I'm doing with DJ. When I feel like he's got some rest and I feel like he's clear-eyed, then he's going to get his minutes. And I feel like he's struggling a little bit, and then I'm going to pull him back a little bit, and we'll make our adjustments. But I thought DJ was terrific today. I thought he played great. I thought he played fearless. I was so proud of him. Even though he missed the foul shot to tie the game, I was proud of him. He had the guts to take it strong, and he wanted the ball. And when's the last time you saw that? It's been a while. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited about his future.
Coach, speaking about the freshman, Don Morris, career high, 15 points, looking aggressive, knocking down 3 threes. What would you say about his progress?
He doesn't elaborate much. I tell him all the time, shoot. We need a third or fourth scorer. We need a third scorer. Like last week we needed a first scorer, a second scorer. We needed a third scorer. So I just said, if you got this much room, stick it. And if they start coming out on you driving, and then you want to get post up, just mix it up. You got to be a player. He's that good. He's that good. He's a talent, and we got to ride him some days. We got to ride him. You know, if Jake and John are having off nights, we got to go to him. He's next, and DJ, they're next. And Darryl's terrific today. I was proud of him. He handled himself like a true veteran. You know, he didn't let LaSalle affect him. That was his old team. He didn't let any of that. I told him last 2 days, play aggressive, play with confidence. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. LaSalle, take a big deep breath. No big deal. He didn't. He said, Coach, I'm totally fine. I said, no, I don't care. And he goes out and plays a great game. You know, we got to limit his turnovers a little bit, but I was happy with him driving the ball, being aggressive. So I'm excited for Dom. I'm excited for Darryl. I'm excited for these guys.
It sense a lot of what you had alluded to with Dom is just being deferential, being a freshman, and deferring to the upperclassmen.
There's no doubt about it. He's deferring to John and Jake. The more and more I just tell him, go be a player. Go make plays. Shoot the basketball. Have fun out there. Have fun. And you know, his conditioning's got to get a little better. His defense has got to get much better. But he can score. He can score. I'm happy to have him. We're going to have that's a great player for 4 years. Come in, DJ.
Coach, you know, I know Darryl said it's just another game. He said you're really proud that he took it as just another game. It didn't affect him, but, you know, I guess we should just elaborate on it a little bit, because a lot of players, they face their old team where they spend 2 years of their life. It's more than a game, but it can become a bad thing.
There's no doubt about it. There's no doubt. This could have been a horrific night for all of us if he went out and tried to get his, or try to prove a point to the coach to say, you know, but he didn't do that. He played BU basketball. He played within the confines of our offense. He did everything I asked him to do. And I thought he played beautifully, other than a couple turnovers. I thought he did a good job. Now, our team as a whole, the defense has got to get better. But I thought he showed some maturity. And he's coming. He's coming. I tell you what, if he would have played about 6 months ago, I don't know if he would have done that. You know, now that he's been here a year and a half, I think he's starting to really buy in. And that's what it's got to be. It took the seniors last year till February to buy in. Now you can say, hey, Darryl's in. And it's December, is it 9th? December 9th. It's a great thing. Now we just need all 14 guys in. Not there yet. We'll get there. Good? I got it.